Hey guys, Bruce here. Okay, spring is sprung, the grass is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. Yeah. So, I don't know where to start. I've got a little Briggs and Stratton Craftsman 6.75 horsepower pressure washer, and it's a residential style, not a commercial unit, but it's a good one. And I'll just give you a quick look and we'll put it up on the lift and go to step 2. Excuse me. So there it is. It's a flathead, which is easier to fix. It's got the standard air filter, I think, on the side. And I think right underneath there, if you can see in there, it's got the bowl type carburetor. We're going to see if we can just clean the bowl nut on this thing and get it working. I don't know if you know what I mean by that. But let's get it on the lift. This is a pretty nice unit. One problem with it is that it has been sitting outside and it's been frozen. So if we get the motor running, right, we might have like ice cubes in a tray. Ice expands and causes damage, but we can't. We'll get to that after if we can get the motor running. This is definitely a two-step process. So let's just do this. There we go. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Isn't that nice? I'd like to see more of this. Reusable filters, I like it. So let's have a look at the fuel. Well, it's got fuel in it, that's too bad. Alright, let's have a look at the fuel. Okay, there's lots of it. But the fuel is pretty old. It's a yellow color, huh? Can you see that? So we're going to drain the fuel system first and put a little bit of fresh gas in it, and then we'll see if we can get it started. Alright guys, so this is very much like the lawnmowers, except the air cleaner's made up slightly different with that replaceable filter, or cleanable filter. So I'm just taking the air cleaner assembly off now. Okay. Now I'm going to disconnect the fuel. See? That's going to work. Just an old hose into the bucket. Got a small amount leaking here. There, that's going to be great. Now I'll just put this in my old gas can. And we'll flush a little bit of new gas through there too. So that is pretty old gas. In the old days, gas was this color, but now gas is almost clear. Now I'm going to take this bowl nut off of here and we'll see if it's plugged. So what I'm taking off is, I know, I'm sorry, this bowl nut right underneath there. Right there. Taking that off with a 1/2 inch wrench. And a little bit of gas is going to leak out. And the rag should catch it. Okay. Because this is the lowest part of the fuel system, there's a bit of crap in there. Do you see that? And this is the bowl nut itself. I'm just going to see if it's plugged. This machine has hardly been used. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I can see through there, but I don't know if it's plugged. There's also a hole going down through the top. Pardon me, I'll just have to hold this up to the light to see what I'm doing. Doesn't look like it. Because it's been sitting for a while, you just don't know. Sometimes you can't see the clogs, and it's a microscopic buildup through the hole. That's okay. So now I'm just going to decide whether I'm going to take the carburetor off and clean that. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just going to take the top of the shroud off the top here, and I'm going to make sure that the choke mechanism, which is an automatic choke, which I don't like. On machines like this, I find the fancier they get, the more problems you have. Okay, what do we got for a choke here? There's the choke right there. It's got the bimetal strip choke. It feels okay. So do I take this carburetor off and clean it, or do I just put it back together and give it a try? I'm gonna just rinse the tank, and we're going to do the basics, because sometimes you can solve a problem just by taking things apart, cleaning one nut and putting it back together. So just hang on, I'm going to get some fuel. The next thing I have to get is a fuel clamp pliers. Alright, I'm going to stick a little bit of premium fuel in there and rinse it out. Alrighty. Doesn't need much. Now, I'm just going to gas cap on, shake it around a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to just take a flashlight and look in the tank to see what kind of crud is in there, if there is any. I don't really believe there's any hours on this machine at all. There is a bit of crap in there. You know, I'm gonna do this again, but I'm gonna lay it over on its side and pour gas out the top. Hopefully we can do this without injuring ourselves. So look at this. It's a good thing I did that. Crap in the bottom, eh? That'll be good enough. Right. Well, I'm not going to go any further with the troubleshooting, except I'm going to check the spark plug. Make sure the spark plug is okay, and if there's anything of interest, I'll show you. The spark plug looks perfect. Okay, I'm just going to put everything back together again. You'll see. I'll just do this right now. I might have to use a 1/2-inch socket. Pardon me. Good. Now I'm going to reconnect this gas line. Pliers. And now we're going to put some fuel in the tank for real. Oh, we got to check the oil. Okay, look at that. The oil isn't even old yet. But I will change it once we get it running. That's the easy part. One other thing I've seen is plugged nozzles. So I'm just going to clean this up and put it back on the hose. Okay guys, I got the air filter back on. Throttle seems to work. Now I'm going to take it outside. I just thought I'd show you that I put everything back on. Cover, air filter, spark plug. Cleaned the plug. Sometimes that's an issue. And we'll see you outside. Okay, we put the water on. And I have control with the trigger. That's just the hose pressure. There was some soap in the line. So let's see if it'll start. Joe, I think we got it. Well, there you go. I could really use one of those right now. I don't have one in my yard. I'm partnered with one, and my partner has it. Thanks for watching, tubes. Just a quick repair. Two problems. The carburetor bolt was plugged off, and the green nozzle was plugged too.